on my Twitch. But you know what? Let's just go on faith and let's just say we're on. The show has started. This is the show. Look, here we go. I'm your Chacho. Can we get the there it is. The name of the show is Jack In with Barnard Morrisonberg. I'm your host, Barnard Morrisonberg, and here it is. I live here in the internet, where I float around with these fluffy clouds behind me, and that's pretty much the conceit of the show. Either you're on board or you're not. And there's one other thing I'm supposed to tell you at the top, which is that if you're watching the show and you like the show and you're not poor, struggling a musician or comedian who doesn't know where their next paycheck is coming from, send us some money on the Venmo, okay? If you're broke, don't worry about it. We got you, all right? We got your back. Not physically or in any real sense. I just mean you don't have to pay. If you're poor, you don't have to pay. If you're rich, you should send us $5 or $100 or $1,000, whatever you can spare. Just send it to the Venmo. That's how it works. Okay, there you go. Got that out of the way. Here we go. This is the show. Like I said, I'm your host, Barnard, and I'm here in the internet. I'm pretty much alone, except for my co-host. I don't know what he is. I don't know where it came from, but his name is Meeps, and he's here with me. Are you there, Meeps? Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. A little close. Let's have some social distancing. There we go. Okay. Look, Meeps. What's I know that you were gonna play drums for us, and the drums didn't work, and it's a real shame. But I'm glad that to have you here anyway, and to see your little weird tentacled face.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here with you, even though we're both not really here.
That's true. If you want to get real metaphysical about it, is anyone here? I mean, really.
It's almost like the drums are within us.
Maybe that's the secret to sharing audio on Zoom. It's like the audience rooting for Tinkerbell to get better. If you really believe in audio sharing over Zoom, then it can happen.
Oop, solo.
I hear it. I think I hear it now, inside my own heart. I hear you playing the drums. Right here. This is. You're getting me. You're getting me all warm and fuzzy right in here. And let me just take a sip of this. All right, there we go. That's out of the way.
What's in that?
Well, it looks like a glass of bourbon with ice. Really, it's just ones and zeros and data, because I don't exist here in the internet, nor do you, nor does Jameson's whiskey. But you know what? It still makes me feel good to lift it up to my lips and have a little sip. All right. Do you want to talk about some stuff? Do you want to have a little like chat, like pre-show, some banter, something like that?
Okay.
Good. I'm glad you agreed to what we previously discussed we would do. Good. Let's see here. I pulled up some stories from the world, well, from what's going on, and I thought I'd run them by you, see what you think. Look, this just happened last week. A person flying a jetpack was spotted flying over LAX International Airport, Los Angeles Airport, and 6,000 feet above the airport. an airline pilot said they just flew past a man in a jetpack flying over the airport. I don't know what this means for the future. Maybe the movie The Rocketeer was more forward thinking than we all thought back in 1980, whatever that was.
There was a young actress in that movie. She was very good.
Would that be Jennifer Connelly?
I think it was her. Yeah.
I believe the actor Jennifer Connelly was in that film. So if you're out there, if you're watching, Jennifer, and you have some insight into the LAX Rocketeer, please comment in the chat room.
What if it was her in the jetpack?
It might be. Who knows where one's career might take him these days.
Do you think the jetpack person knows the fan man?
The famous fan man? Maybe. Do they hang out? Is there? Do you think there's like a flying humans club somewhere where they just all sort of hang out at around 6,000 feet?
They're all in a sky club somewhere talking about us.
Like there's like it's like the Mile High club, but it's not the one where you have sex in an airplane. It's like a dance club that's just 6,000 feet in the air, and you have to have a jetpack or some sort of fan attached to you to get there. We can all. This is something we can all aspire to, getting into the new and improved Mile High Club. I wonder if do you think the fan man or the Rocketeer, woman or man, has ever had a sexual encounter up in the middle of the sky?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not with a person, but.
Well, it only takes one to have a sexual encounter, in my experience, Meeps.
Just hover around some really cool beach volleyball areas.
You don't even need Pornhub if you just can fly over the city. You can see everything. Okay. Sky Hub. It's not really. Don't look up. It might not actually be raining over the beach right now. All right. I don't want to get too graphic, but I had to say it. Look, here's another story. A lemur was stolen from the San Francisco Zoo. Possibly stolen. It might have. I don't know. Maybe it's a. What's the Disney movie where all the animals escape from the zoo? Maybe it's a
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3 situation going on. I think that's the one. Is that the one where they go back to Africa? Toy Story 3, Back to Africa.
Sounds like a very racial title. Disney.
Well, apparently all the Buzz Lightyears were made in Kenya. I don't know. Okay. Well, the point is, if you see a lemur, what was that? What was that mysterious voice? I heard some sort of mysterious voice. I don't know. The point is, if you see a lemur, it might be kidnapped, or it might be just hitchhiking on the one freeway up by Big Sur, trying to get out of there. I don't know. But contact local authorities.
I bet he's still there. I bet he's just hanging out, dressed in uniform.
It's still where? Back at the zoo?
Yeah, hiding out. That's how those tigers escaped from that Joe Exotic guy.
That's right. That's like that dinosaur movie where they thought that he escaped, so they went in there, and then Chris Pratt was like, "Oh shit, he didn't escape. He's just hiding in here." Maybe that's what the lemur's doing.
Never liked Chris Pratt.
I'm sorry. I forgot about your beef with Chris Pratt. I didn't mean to bring it up.
That's okay.
That was callous of me.
He and I have gone out for a lot of parts, and he's gotten the better of them.
Yep, that's right. I remember when you originally read for Parks and Recreation. You were very disappointed.
I performed the titular scene of Glengarry Glen Ross.
Right. Maybe if you would have picked a scene that didn't have so many swears in it, then you would have been had a better chance at getting on a sitcom.
Well, fuck you. That's my name.
Well put and well said. All right. I think that's the news banter portion of the show. Thanks, Meeps, and stick around and let me know if you have any questions for any of our guests. But let's do it. Let's get some guests in here and let's talk to them because that's why we're here. All right. First up, I don't know. I didn't figure out which guest is going to be first. Who should we go with? We got one called a woman named Amy and somebody named Ozzy. Which one, Meeps, do you think we should go with first here?
Alphabetical Amy.
Alphabet, but Amy is first in the alphabet. So according to my documentation that I wrote down here, our next guest is an aspiring British action hero, a woman by the name of Amy Bullock. Let's get her on the show and see what's happening. Welcome to the show, Amy.
How you doing, Bernie? You doing all right?
Are you Amy?
You're
Amy Bullock,
but I am not
right.
a woman. I'm a man with the
I guess
name of Amy Bullock.
Amy.
I'm
it's
wearing my
A.
Sunday best because I understand this is a very classy show. Is that right, Mr. Morrisonberg?
Morrisonberg is the name, and it is one of the classiest shows that possibly might be on the internet right now. And I apologize. I jumped to the conclusion you were a woman because of the name Amy, but it doesn't mean no disrespect intended. Not that it would be disrespectful if you were a woman. Just I didn't mean to misgender you, is what I'm saying.
It's all right. Remember, when you make an assumption, you make an ass out of a person that you're assuming.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Oh, Jesus, my
Anyway,
head is exploding right now.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Just the animation of my head was going crazy for a second. Okay, here
That's
we go.
all right. I'm glad you brought up heads. So I am an aspiring action hero. I'm not quite at the top yet. You've got The Rock, right, and then you got
right.
Dolph Lundgren.
Right underneath The Rock is Dolph. Yeah.
And then you got Sean Penn, who was in a couple action movies.
Yeah,
remember that was weird.
Third highest action star, Sean Penn, right?
Then you got right below that, depending on the film, Kevin Bacon, and then down here somewhere I'm at, right? But they have no gatekeepers anymore, so I'm going to be my own action star. I want to be a role model for all, young men and women out there. To let you know, you don't have to know any martial arts. You don't need to know how to take care of yourself physically or fiscally. All you need is the right attitude and the ability to threaten high-powered people.
Oh, that's the secret. Is just what do you mean? You said death threats to leaders of countries, or what? What are you doing?
Not leaders of countries, leaders of distribution networks for films. So I make my own movies using I'm a camera phone, and each movie's like a different story, right? But you need the distribution, and you can put it on YouTube, you can put it on, Bing or Ask Jeeves or whatever.
Instagram.
But you need somebody to the what?
Well, I was going to say you could put it on Instagram instead of threatening the life of a distributor. Maybe you could open an Instagram
Right,
account.
but like, so what you would want to do, Bernie, is that you would talk to the Instagram, whoever runs that, and you say, hey, so weird, but I just found your daughter in a parking lot, and if you like her back, you would put me on the front page of your Instagram.
Right. I suppose that. And now, in this situation, did you actually kidnap someone, or is it just a threat?
No, it's just it's not. How do you define kidnap?
Well,
Wouldn't you
I
call
guess,
it a surprise babysit? You know,
Okay.
like all of a sudden, I just took your kids off your hands. You got some free time, and I have your kids.
Surprise! I'm babysitting your kids indefinitely until
Yeah,
you
surprise! I'm babysitting your kids, and instead of paying me by the hour, you pay me to get your kids back.
Right, by putting your movies. All right. Well, this is an interesting way to go about. How successful have you been so far in creating your own career this way?
Not very, would be the answer to that. So, you know, I've realized there's not any shortcuts like kidnapping a child. It's the same thing with fitness. So I'm just gonna do the groundwork, try to go viral. And the way I'm gonna do it is basically, let me just talk to you about my training schedule.
Right.
I wake up 5 a.m. right? And then I go back to sleep because that's way too early, and I try to go back to sleep. Then I wake up again at around noon, 1. And then I spend 30 minutes putting the perfect Spotify playlist together, right?
Right.
And then once I do that, smoke a cigarette, right? Get into a fight
As
with my neighbor.
action stars do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. You know. Then I get into a fight with my neighbor over the fact that he's always fucking parked like right a little bit into my space, and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get out of my space if you're gonna fucking just pull in like that? Don't you have any, what do they call that? Spatial perception, you fucking twat. So I do that.
This is every day. This is your day
every
today.
single day. Yeah.
All right.
Then I get on a stationary bike, right? And I watch all the Rocky montages. I made a montage of every Rocky montage, so it's going to be like 20 minutes of Rocky.
You have a montage?
I have a montage. I do about two minutes of hardcore tricep dips.
Montaging.
Yeah, montaging, basically montaging. And then
would you recommend to other aspiring stars? Would you recommend that they montage together some montages?
You have to do that. It's a montage aggregator, which, by the way, is a new program I'm developing where you can montages. So you aggregate all of the best montages, and it's like, oh, hey, look, this right here is a montage of every montage.
Now, if a lot of people are making these montages, do you think someone's going to come along and make a montage so we can all use?
Well, see, that's where my experience as being a surprise babysitter comes in. Because if somebody does that, then I would surprise babysit their children. If they don't have children, did you know that you can also take care of the elderly? Take care of
You could surprise do it like an in-house nursing visit to their elderly parents.
Like, oh, hey, surprise! I'm the nurse now. By the way, if you love your nan, you better fucking drop your competing montage aggregator. But that's we're talking about what ifs, right, Bernie?
Right.
And what I want to talk about is believing in yourself as well as funding my next move. If I may, but
have
you seen the movie Speed?
Okay, yeah. The Speed is the one with the bus,
right?
And then there was a Speed 2 with a boat.
Yeah, the boat one made no sense because it was like if we go under a certain nautical mile, then the boat blows up. But then it's like there's a fucking ocean, so
It's a lot harder
So
to make up excuses for the boat to have to stop.
Because exactly. It's like, well, you're not going to run into traffic on the fucking Pacific. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Right.
and also wasn't Jason Roberts in that?
I believe so. Is that?
Fucking
Yeah.
hate that guy. You know, he keeps parking in my parking spot.
Is that your neighbor, Jason Roberts?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And at first I said, "Oh my God, you're related to Eric Roberts," and he said no. And then I'm just from there. That's how the relationship started. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The first one was better with the guy from Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper's
And,
famously from
yeah.
Bill and Ted.
From Bill and Ted, yeah. But my point is that movie is a lesson in how to make a perfect film. So my film is just like Speed, but instead of a bus, it's a lime scooter. Do you remember those?
Oh yeah, there's a couple broken ones outside of my house that have been there for weeks.
Exactly, right. So basically, it's the same story with a lime scooter, and it ends with like a lot of death. And the way I fight people is not with my fists, but with kidnapping children.
Uh-huh. And the lime speed. So you're on the lime scooter, and it can't go any slower than like one mile per hour or something like that.
Yeah, well, it's actually the opposite. So you can't go faster than 2 miles an hour. If you do, the scooter, the tire blows out, and then it's just a fucking kind of stuck there, you know.
Yeah.
Also, during the movie, I'm just getting laid constantly, right?
On the scooter.
On the scooter, yeah. There's a subplot. You know, you need a B story. I'm also a writer and / model.
Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't realize that you had done some modeling.
Yeah, a lot of feet stuff.
That's why you have that classy shirt that looks like a tuxedo. Is that from your modeling career?
Yeah, for my modeling career, you know, you gotta dress for success. You know, this is the classiest shirt I own. Right?
You gotta dress the part. Yeah, I agree.
Part, you know? But yeah. So I'm just trying to raise money right now. I was this close to moving to LA back in March, and then the pandemic hit, and then you got to figure out what am I gonna do. So I've just been working out like my training regimen, getting into a fight with my neighbor, who now is Jason Roberts.
Yeah.
Roberts.
Oh, where do you live? You were gonna move to LA. Where are you now?
I live in Amsterdam, Ipswich, and Wolverhampton.
Okay. I can't pronounce that because I speak English.
So I'll slow down for you. I live in Amsterdam, near Ipswich, just a cock's throw from the river from Wolverhampton.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a nice little gully community, right, where you just hang out, you fucking, everybody knows each other's name, especially Jason Roberts, who just does not know how to park a fucking car.
I know what you mean. All right, Amy. So this Oimi.
Yeah.
How do you say it in your language?
In my language, I say "oi me bollock," but it's spelled AMY, and then the middle name is female bollock. Female is Italian for just a great guy.
So your parents named you Oimi, spelled AMY, female bullock.
Yeah. Oh, what? My light went out. Fucking. God damn it.
I thought you had turned invisible for a second.
No. What happens is that I get my power. I bootleg it. I steal my power from the local prenatal clinic store.
Of course.
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah. Because those babies aren't even fucking. They don't need the fact. What do they need? Like just shine a light on them. Like a fucking gecko, right?
Right.
Isn't
So
that how they
like
do it? That's how they grow those babies. They put them in like a little petri dish, and they go, "There you go, little guy."
they put a
Baby.
they
You ever
put
notice those
some.
babies look like if you take an eardrum and you just wrap it around an onion? That's like one of them fucking freak babies, you know what I mean? You're just like, Jesus Christ, you still want to raise that? And then you think to yourself, like, you could just turn this off and like, oh, they died, but like,
Yeah, I've often thought about turning off the incubators.
You've thought about that specific situation many times.
I've thought about turning off the incubators. I absolutely.
Incubator. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
All right.
stealing power from that.
Amy, I want you to stick around, but we have another very special guest here that's been waiting patiently, and I want to get him on here, and then maybe all of us can have a little conversation together. Okay?
Oh yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to put you back in the void here, and I don't know, Meeps, do you have anything for Amy yet, or are you just spaced out?
No, I'm just wondering if he's gonna vote.
Am I gonna vote?
Amy, you're gonna vote in this election in America from where you are?
I mean, I'd like to do that because you guys affect the entire world. It's kind of like the rest of us live in the same apartment as you guys, but you're the assholes that are like, you mind if I take a shit on your couch? And you're like, that's our couch. And we're like, well, we voted to keep the couch. Like, you didn't get to vote.
Right. Well, we're just like we're like the loud neighbors that are always screaming and throwing empty beer bottles at each other.
Exactly. But then imagine if those neighbors were like, hey, you mind if I come in and take a shit on your couch? And you're like, no. And they're like, I'm already doing it. And they shit on your couch. Fucking
That's
Stacey
right.
Roberts, man. He did that.
And we're gonna park in your parking spot as well.
You park
All
in my
right.
fucking parking spot. He's fucking swat, bitch.
I mean metaphorically.
Oh. Yeah,
Metaphorically, we're gonna park in everybody's parking spot.
All right. Well, metaphorically, I'm gonna fuck him in the mouth.
Okay, Amy. Thank you. Stick around. We have another very special guest. I think possibly from the same nation as our last guest. And the name I have here is Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy, hello. Welcome.
Crazy man!
Oh my goodness. Welcome to the show, Ozzy Osbourne. You might have to speak less loudly. I think that you might have just blown out the speakers or something. Are you okay? Hello, Ozzy.
Oh, hey, oh.
Oh, did you take a little?
How's it going, man?
Did you take a little nap?
Yeah, well, things have been it's COVID, man. It's crazy right now. It's like it's fucking madness out there. There's people in the streets. It's getting fucking bonkers, man. So I'm just trying to huddle up inside. Just keep myself sane. It just takes so much energy, right?
Right. So you were, as far as I understand it, you're a legendary rock star, and in reality TV trailblazer from the '90s.
Yeah, of course. My favorite my old catchphrase is "Shut up! Shut up!"
Right.
That's what I used to say when I was trying to get showered. No, Sharon, it's fine. It's fine, Sharon. I'm good. She came through. She thought I needed her. She's fucking right bonkers, man.
She's still with you. Sharon's still by your side.
Yeah. She's off and on. Because sometimes I wake up and I piss myself in bed, and then she splits. She goes to the, we've got holiday endpoints. So she uses those when I piss the bed. But fuck, man, this fucking COVID thing's got me fucking right bonkers, man.
So you've managed to stay away from the COVID virus so far?
I think it's fucking fake, man. I mean, look at the look. I ate a fucking bat in 1983, and I've been fine. I didn't feel anything, and I was like, sounds a fucking little bit of a prick on the arm from the rabies, but you know, at the time I was on Quaaludes, and you know, I was also drunk, but still, I've been eating bat ever since.
Do you still bite the heads off bats on a regular basis?
No, of course not, you fucking bloody fool. No, I ate them on a plate, you know, with a fork and a knife. Look, right here, it's got a bat right here. It's a little snack, a little bat snack, see? You bite that off, you know, it's all good. You know, it has no effect on me. I don't understand why people have this COVID, you know? It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, you would think that you would have gotten COVID decades ago. Maybe it isn't real. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's something to that. If you've been eating bats.
And what bothers me the most, man, is I can't do any fucking shows. Can't go to Disneyland, man. You know, they shut down.
That's true.
Disneyland.
You can go there, but you can't get in. Is the thing. Like you can drive past it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to fucking Knott's Berry Farm. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm not exactly sure what you're saying, but I think I'm getting the gist of it. Are you a vocal anti-COVID conspiracy theorist? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you don't think that we should be worried about this deadly virus?
Well, you know, I can't tell what other people are gonna do. You know, I mean, like, other people can do
Was that a piece of bat? Did you have some bat in your mouth?
Yeah, bat's like peanuts. You know, you're stuck in your throat, and it gets so really, you know, you get so fucked up like that. But you know,
did you say penis? Penis gets stuck in your throat.
I mean, I've had penis in my throat before, you know. It was a 1984 tour. Me and Jakey Lee, we had a little fun in the backstage, you know. But that's just neither here nor there, you know. I mean, it was the 80s, right. You know. We were worried about the AIDS, you know. But
no judgment.
Nowadays,
there was another pandemic back then, also.
And I wasn't affected by that either, man. So it must not be real, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know,
that makes sense.
What I'm saying is, like, you know, it's not affecting me, and at this point, nothing's killed me, man. So I just have no idea, you know, what the difference could be.
Do you think you might be somewhat invincible or otherwise unkillable at this point?
Yeah, of course, man. I mean, I certainly hope so. I mean, you know, I've already been shot. I've been stabbed through the heart. You know, I fell off a 20-story building, man. I pissed on the Alamo. Yeah, let's see. I went to see Battlefield Earth.
To be honest, it looked like you could barely walk in 1998, and you're still around. So that must mean something.
Right, man. Well, I'm telling you what it is. It's because I eat these bats. You see, it's a healthy bat diet. You know, just. You got the trick is you got to keep them live. You know, you got to keep a little tiny battery. And then you can shoot it, and then you just you eat them. You know.
You have a battery of bats in your home.
I do, yeah. You know, and everything I write, you know, because I love the Beatles, right? I love the Beatles.
Sure. Yeah, like you mean the band, not like the Bugs, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. No, I don't eat Beatles, but I love to listen to the Beatles. But I like to eat the bats, you know.
All right.
Hey, well, have you ever seen such a nice rendering? Look at this. Somebody did this model of me. Look at that. You see that? That's really nice, right? This is a picture of me.
Is that in clay? What is that? Is it clay?
It's made out of guano. It's made out of bat guano.
Pure guano.
In Indonesia. The thing about bat food, man, is you can get this stuff in Indonesia, man. You know, they make it on there, and then what they do is they, you know, for $2 or $3 you buy about, like, you know, a pound and a half of bat meat, you cook it in a wok pan, you know, and you toss in basil and some lemongrass and, you know, creamy rich coconut milk, turmeric paste, you know, 30 minutes. It's delicious bat soup, you know. It's like, I've been eating this for years and I'm still alive. So I don't think we should blame the bats, man. You know, I don't think COVID's because of the bats, you know.
You might have a point there. Have you ever been to a Wuhan wet market?
Yeah. Every time we play in China, man, we would stop by. He's Geezer Butler. He's my old buddy Geezer. He played bass in Black Sabbath. He would go to the wet market, but he thought it was something else. You know, he'd be on there looking for the whores, man. And he'd say, no, there's no whores. He stuck his dick in a fucking goose, man. You know, it's crazy.
All right. Well, that's a good point.
Crazy, man.
Maybe it's all a figment of everyone's imagination. All the death that's happening right now.
Well, you know, it's like in Black Sabbath we used to sing about death, and it wasn't real to us. You know, we just want to scare people. You know, but this COVID, you know, the news and everything, they're scaring everybody. Way worse than Black Sabbath ever did. You know.
It's true. I think if you were to come out today, you wouldn't be nearly as terrifying to the American people as you were.
No, we'd have to be fucking DJs, man. You know, there's no music now. You know?
True enough. Well, let's see. All right, Meeps, do you have anything for Ozzy Osbourne? Let's see here.
Oh.
Oh my God, who the fuck is this fella? Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm having a goddamn acid flashback. Oh my God. What is this?
We met at Woodstock 99.
Holy shit, man, I don't even remember Woodstock 99. I was off my wagon then. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at him, he looks like a little testicle. It looks like a little testicle with little wings down there, doesn't he? Oh my God.
It's a testicle with tentacles or something. I don't know.
You know, it just occurred to me that both you fuckers are animated. Oh my God, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's right. It's a whole different world. We're animated, and we're living here on the internet. All right. I want to bring back in our other guest, Amy Bullock, and let's have a conversation with all of us. There we go. Welcome back, Amy, to the show.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
Well, I thought Amy was a fine fit bird. She's got with a beard. What's going on there?
No, Amy's a boy's name.
It's not a woman, as I originally had written down.
Where did it come from? You know, the only place I've ever heard that Amy was a boy's name was in Hampton, Ipswich. It was a couple stop away from.
That's right, I am. Yeah. No,
Are you?
All right.
Do you know each other?
In the corner there on Ipswich and Steed, right, you know, and near the Wolverhampton. Near the gully there.
Well, so just making myself all very appreciative. I did go gobble something, you?
No, yeah, of course, you know, it's like you go down there, you know, you take a couple of overs, you know what I mean?
I'm going to have to ask you to try to speak in English for our audience.
We all speak English, man. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Is that?
Oh, we were just talking about our favourite little, you know, stop to go, you know, for a nice little wanking walk, you know.
Yeah, this is a wonderful little place that you can get magazines there. You know, you have magazine shops there in the States, you know, but here there's one magazine you'd pull, and every week it changed, you know. So it would like this week it'd be Reader's Digest, you know, and you'd pull the magazine away, and there's a tiny little hole in the wood, and you put your willy through it, and on the other end it would get sucked off real dry.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It's fucking crazy, man.
You know, they call it a wanking walk, because what you would do is it's right near the park there on Ipswich and Hampstead near the Wolverhampton gully, right? So you'd go on a nice little jog and you go, man, my dick is way too hard for a jog right now. I better stop on my Rogers, you know. So you do what Ozman said, and you put your dick through the fucking hole there, and then what do you know? They suck all the demons out. You know what I mean?
But again, this is a long. a long time ago, man. This was,
Oh,
2005.
Yeah, the simpler time, free
Simpler
love,
times, baby.
Jimi Hendrix, Van Halen, all those guys, 2005, not a care in the world.
Yeah.
Is
We
that
still listen to
magazine
them in
stand?
2005.
Is it gone? Is that magazine stand still there? Jimmy's in Ipswich.
I think they turned
Oh,
into a
right.
ChickfilA, man.
Yeah, they turned it into ChickfilA. Now it's not open on Sundays anymore.
But you can still get a Right Roger in there at a ChickfilA, because on Sundays they convert.
Yeah,
they
if you go
convert
on
it over.
Sunday, that's when ChickfilA really, earns the name of
as
a
long
glory
as it's
hole, yeah.
as long as it's a rogering between a man and a woman, I believe that it's okay at the
Well,
Chick-fil-A.
a hole's a hole, Bernie. Hole's a hole. Doesn't matter, what it's on, who has it, and who's enjoying it. It's a body. It's a body hole.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, but I think at the Chick-fil-A, they have rules about gender relationships in the glory hole room.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think they're run by Mormons, so when you do it, you need to have at least 4 sisters, like sister wives there. And then they jack you off and they say, look at these golden tablets. And you're like, look, I'm not fucking buying your bullshit. Just fucking suck my knob. I'm on a job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think maybe you have to have a white sheet and cut a hole in it, and then they'll suck you through the hole.
You're thinking of Noah's Bagels.
Oh.
There's
Oh, that's
bagels,
right.
actually, yeah, man. Good bagels, too.
Noah's
Actually,
Noah's
yeah,
Bagels
they-
in slow, I think, is where I was thinking.
Bagels, man. Bagels were originally meant to be eaten off of a knob, because you put your penis through the bagel hole, and that's it. I mean, what else would you put your fucking hole through a piece of not bread,
Right. That's what they were originally designed for, the bagel. That's why the hole is in there.
Oh, without a doubt. The only problem though with the Noah's Bagels, it just depends on which one you go to. But like the Noah's Bagels bathhouses are fucking great. But the Noah's Bagels, the Orthodox ones, they don't believe in protection or what do they call it, like science and shit.
And you can't get the more exotic bagels there, like the blueberry or like the
oh no, they say that goes against
the
Talmud,
black pepper potato bagel. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, the black pepper, that's the best one, the potato one. Oh my god,
it's very good, but don't look for it in the
the Orthodox. No.
In the Orthodox. Yeah, exactly.
No.
I've been wiping my ass with pita bread for like 10 years, man.
What?
Harder. It's much harder to fuck pita bread than
No. I've been wiping my ass with pita bread, man.
You're wiping your ass. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I don't wipe my ass at all. I let it cake, like a lion.
It's fucking bloody disgusting, man. You let your ass cake. It's crazy, man.
Is that part of the action hero regiment? Caked up. Okay.
Because it keeps in all of your anger and your intensity. When you imagine having a caked asshole all the time, you're just fucking ready to fucking go. You know what I mean? And sometimes I take a little brush and do this, with it, like a lion. A lion has a brush for a tail, and then they go.
Maybe you could just like take a chisel and chip it off every week or two.
Yeah, a chisel or one of them. Those little sponges that is on the end of like one of them sticks, and they're really good for cleaning dishes. They're also good for cleaning your asshole.
We had the toilet on the tour bus broke down in the No More Tears tour, and we called that the No More Toilet Paper tour because I had an entire caked asshole, man, for like an entire tour of the United States, man. It's crazy.
Oh shit. That's nuts.
It's not good.
This is some real inside information about the about rock stars from the 80s.
Hey Bernie, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is your diet like as you're a digital being?
Yeah, I just
do you
exist
eat?
digitally as ones and zeros. So normally for breakfast, I'll have, some ones and zeros, and then for lunch, maybe a light lunch of ones and zeros, and then sort of a more substantial dinner consisting mostly of just ones and zeros.
Mm.
And always a few glasses of digital bourbon.
Ah. See, my
Sometimes,
theory is,
sometimes a few more than a few, if you know what I mean.
hey, I got you. Yeah. Now, Ozzy,
Yeah.
you drink a lot, right? Are you on the wagon or are you off the wagon?
I mean, I've been on and off so much, I don't even know what it means to be on or off. I mean, if you're asking about me currently, I'm drinking beer, yeah, but that's not really like alcohol, is it? Not really.
What,
No,
what
it
about
is not alcohol, beer.
what about heroin?
You can't fucking bloody drink heroin, can you?
You can.
What?
I
I suppose you can. Probably not. It's probably not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Shut Shut it! Hey, can you drink heroin? No shit, really? Oh, well, I guess you can, yeah. I just found out.
See, my
Sharon
diet-
confirmed.
Bloody right.
My diet consists of really, really high-end cat food and ass.
And cat food and ass.
Yeah,
That's a real action hero diet.
I just eat cat food and ass,
Well,
It's like-
it depends on who's ass you're eating, right?
Oh yeah, well what it does though is it helps with the immune system, If you're eating a
Right.
bunch of
Because
shit,
you're getting
that's
a lot of
bacteria. That's good bacteria.
Yeah, it's
That's some
bacteria, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. I should
Some
try
good
that.
bacteria. Yeah.
This is like the modern version of when Rocky would pour some like raw eggs into a glass and then he would drink it. But you're saying these days it's cat food and ass.
If we're talking about food, brother, if we're talking about diet, we're really, really getting in there. You gotta try the. Oh shit! I keep
What?
the live one here.
Oh,
Is that a bat?
did it get out of the battery?
Got it. Ah!
That.
Ah!
All right.
You gotta try eating bat, man. It's really good for you. It's just got like much more, complex viruses and disease, than most ass does, right?
Yeah, what
Try
I
eating a
read is
bat.
that-
No, I'm saying you try eating a bat's ass. It's even more complex, right?
I've never
It's
eaten a
fucking
bat's
crazy.
ass. I've definitely eaten a pangolin. Oh shit! Hold on. God damn it!
You turned invisible again.
I'm here. Sorry, it's the fucking, the prenatal clinic. They keep needing more power for them fucking preemies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they probably just plugged in another incubator, and you probably made it blow out when you turned the light back
Yeah,
on.
probably, but probably.
But anyway, you were saying you like to eat pangolin ass.
Yeah, because it tastes like the greatest cat food you've ever had. And I think that's why I haven't gotten COVID, because of the pangolin ass.
Pangolin, man, what is that?
Pangolin is like a type of like water rodent near the Wuhan district in China.
I've never fucking even heard of that, man. It sounds insane.
I think they're like
Yeah.
They look like
people
aardvarks or something.
Yeah, they're like aardvarks.
They're like got
but with
scales.
a real tasty asshole, like a fucking.
Do you think I should change up my diet, and put a little more pangolin in there,
I mean, yeah, pangolin, just any kind of ass would definitely help you. If you could do that.
Oh, that'd be nice, because I haven't taken these fucking sunglasses off for 12 years, man. It's like the light's too sensitive to my eyes.
I mean, that just sounds like a medical problem that you should definitely get looked at.
I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm still kind of running. I mean, we were gonna do a tour,
But
instead of just been catching up on his old TV, just watching a lot of TV now. Just TV.
What kind of
I've
show?
been watching-
Do you like to
Yeah,
watch the Osbournes?
Man,
Oh yeah. I mean,
Ozzy Osbourne. Do you watch the Osbournes?
I watch it every day. I'm living it, right?
That sounds like a living hell.
No, man, I just finished. We kept trying to catch up on the Vow, man. What's up with this show?
Oh my god, that
doesn't fucking end,
That's the
these
only.
girls.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
That's the only. Oh. I was just gonna say, the Vow is the only cult that I wish was a suicide cult.
Right.
I don't have to hear these fucking twats blabber on about their fucking problems and it's fucking, oh, I'm super rich and the worst thing that happened to me was that I branded some letters on my fucking twat,
Well, I mean, just give you an example, right? In 1985, when we did the Bark of the Moon tour, we branded every girl that came backstage. We had our own signature brand, OZ, for Ozzy, right? So what, and back then they liked it. They didn't put me fucking gel Keith Raniere, but my problem is not with that. You shouldn't be trapping girls, but why does the show take so fucking long? It's like 7 episodes in, we got nowhere, man.
And they got another season too.
Oh Jesus Christ! How could that even be possible? The story's done, man. It's fucking over.
And they
so you're both hooked on watching this show, and you both hate the show at the same time. And wish it would end.
It's like drugs, man. It's like drugs. You get hooked on it and fucking hate it.
At a certain point, though, you hit rock bottom, and for me, rock bottom was episode 7, and it was just them driving around yet again, and one of them kept saying, "This is huge. This is big. This is huge. I can't believe we're doing this. We're so brave." And I was like, fuck this. Jesus Christ.
It's very pandering, man. It's even more pandering than my show, It's like so self-promotional. It's just,
what show's amazing?
Girls.
I've been watching it.
What
show? Glow Up. Glow Up. It's a makeup competition reality show.
Oh, not Glow, the one with the female wrestlers.
Oh, that one, yeah. That was pretty. The first couple episodes are pretty good because you get to see some real excellent performances. You know what I mean? Am I cancelled? Did I just get cancelled for saying that before I even got?
Yeah. I mean, I'm fucking Ozzy Osbourne, man. You might have been cancelled just now.
Oh shit. I mean, look, I'm just an honest man. You know where I stand. I eat pangolin ass, and I'm a big admirer of the physicality and the bare naked bravery, specifically, of some of those girls.
I feel like, after admitting to forcibly babysitting and giving nursing care, I think that it's okay to admit that you like watching female wrestling.
Oh, right, then yes, I do.
I think you're fine.
Unabashedly.
But he was talking about the tits, man.
I was talking about the tits. Like in the first couple of episodes, they get fucking naked on that, and I was like, holy shit, what am I watching? And the show's good too, but definitely seeing the naked shit. Like anytime anybody gets naked on TV, I'm like, oh wow, this definitely paid for itself. The subscription that I steal from the prenatal clinic. And I'm always asking, why do these fucking preemies need a Netflix account? But I think it's
right. Yeah, babies love because they've got Teletubbies on there. You put the Teletubbies on, and babies go right to sleep. Sharon does that with me in the hotel room. At 4 a.m. when I can't go to sleep, she puts.
Did they ever notice that you have all these extension cords and cables coming out of their clinic, or do they just not pay attention?
No, they definitely notice it, but they don't. They think that I'm an electrician.
What you could do is just show up and do some surprise babysitting on the preemies.
Yeah, I mean the problem with the preemies though is that you try to do surprise babysitting with them, you got 4 in your backpack, you drop the backpack and you got yourself a fucking massacre, right?
That's a real mess.
Who spilled all this chili in my backpack? And then the guy I bought backpack from is pissed at me, and I'm like, it's not chili, mate. It's fucking preemies, man. And he's like, fuck. But if you fry it, you put some bangers on there, you got yourself a welcome tea.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like bat soup, you know. I mean, we you know, it's one time we were on tour with Sabbath, you know, it was '78, and I was wiped out of my mind, you know. We went to a prenatal clinic. Maybe it could have been the same one that he was in, because it was down at Hampton Ipswich, you know. And
Yeah, right, there you go.
and we went in there, and I bit the head off a preemie, right?
Oh yeah.
I remember that story.
I've eaten a preemie before, and it just makes you feel like you just injected 8 pounds of human growth. You feel like you can lift anything.
But do you feel hungry again then in an hour?
Oh, way sooner than like 15 minutes. Because it's really not a lot, you know. You know, these things are like fucking like this big, right?
Yeah,
And
it's more like a light
you
snack.
know, it's a light snack.
Well, it's like eating an egg, man, you know.
Yeah.
But not the Eggman from the Beatles, you know, just like an egg, man.
Oh no,
right?
yeah.
Right.
You know what it's like? It's like
And the walrus is right out.
Cuckoo, you know.
Yeah, right. Beatles. Yeah.
All right.
I love the Beatles. I love the Beatles. They just changed my life when the Beatles came out.
Oh yeah.
That's what led me to eat a preemie.
You ate a preemie in the 60s?
What?
No, man, it was in the fucking 80s, you know.
It led to that.
The Beatles? What was that after you listened to Helter Skelter? You wanted to eat a baby?
No, man, it was. I think it was Here Comes the Sun, you know.
Oh right.
Yeah, but you know, they spelled...
but I thought it was S-O-N. Yeah. I thought it was a different sun.
Yeah, common mistake.
Yeah.
I was telling my stomach, here comes the sun, I'm gonna digest it.
Yeah.
That happened a lot in the 80s, I recall.
What was that fucking song they did on Rubber Soul or something? It was like, girl, dun, 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 dun. Good, whatever, I ate a baby girl.
It was called Girl, I think.
All right. She's the kind of girl that she's a preemie baby that you eat. John Lennon, you know, I still met that fucking. I'm a lot older than you think I.
A lot of babies, that guy.
He had a lot of babies. Oh yeah. That's how he got that voice so velvety smooth. You get some of that placenta.
How do you think I keep my voice so smooth? You know, I've been touring for fucking 50 years, man. You know, I talk like this now, and I still go up and they sing on stage. What you know? What do you think, man?
All right. Well.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
With that, we're coming to the end of the hour, and I think we've learned a lot about eating bats and pangolins and little preemie babies. Do we, Meeps, do you have anything to add to the conversation?
Make sure you vote every day.
Oh God, what is it? It's a fucking crazy.
What is me?
Vote.
Fucking thing, man.
He looks
Meeps
like
wants to remind you
with,
to vote.
With like, if Billie Eilish had balls, that would be one of them.
That's. It might be one of Billie Eilish's testicles, as far as I know. All right. Meeps wants to remind you to vote, even if you're British and you don't speak proper English like we do. You should vote. If you're if you're whatever you are, you should vote many times, as much as possible. Unless you're going to vote for Donald Trump, and then
vote early, vote often. They say.
Vote early and often.
And if you're going to vote for Donald Trump, the election day is December 15th.
It's Christmas, so
it's Christmas. So just make
it's
sure
a long way.
Do anything in the
and fuck Margaret Thatcher, man. You know she's done.
Oh, the iron bitch.
She's gone. Margaret Thatcher is no longer in power.
What?
What?
All right, never mind. I'm sorry. I had a flashback.
You know, they tell scary stories of Thatcher where I am. They say that if you say your name 5 times in the mirror, you lose all of your health care.
That's
Like you don't know, like she doesn't appear, but then all of a sudden, like a few months later, you're like, I'm gonna go to the hospital, and then you're like, ah, shit, what?
it's suddenly
Because of that.
It was a bloody
Ah, shit!
nightmare.
God damn it! Hold on.
So it looks
Sorry
like he's
about
some
that.
kind of veteran, and she took away his fucking power, man.
Nah, that was a preemie again, but like maybe though. You know what I mean?
You never know.
You never know.
All
Could
right.
be the Thatch.
It might have been. That might have been. I'm not sure. Margaret Thatcher is not living in the internet and might be controlling your power right now.
Yeah. That's fucking horrifying.
All right. So we're coming to the end of the show. I want to thank both of my guests. Amy Bullock, aspiring action hero role model and model, and not a woman as I thought when we first booked. But Amy, thanks for being here. And do you have anything to plug or Instagram or Twitter of a comedian they like, possibly in LA or something?
Well, yeah, one of my favorite, LA-based comedians that I watch while I'm working out is at Jason K Comedy, Kaye, and then comedy on Instagram. Also, I only listen to Hellcross with the K.
Hellcross, the metal band from
They're
Los
on
Angeles.
Yeah.
All right, and that's hell with an H and cross with the K, right?
Yeah, like the way you would spell both those things.
All right, and Ozzy Osbourne, thanks for being here. Do you have any plugs you want to make for yourself or anyone that you're fans of?
Well, look out for tickets. In 2022, man, we're going to be doing no more tours too. Judas Priest is coming on the road with us. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh,
man.
no way, really?
Right, yeah. We're going to be playing somewhere near, Los Angeles, maybe. If I'm still alive, man, I'm just gonna keep eating these bats,
Yeah,
But,
just stay alive till then.
Right, so I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep eating bats, I'm going to keep eating preemies, and I also listen to Hellcross as well. Real fit band, real good.
All right, listen to Hellcross.
Yeah, they're good.
Good advice. Let's wrap it up. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys away for a second, and I don't know, Meeps, if you want to come back out, you can. I don't know if you have anything to add to the show at the end here.
I've been listening to a great comedy album available on deadandmellow.com. It's called Yellow Belt Confidence by a very funny young man who's trying his level best.
I even have a picture of it right here that I'm putting up now. It looks like a piece of hand-drawn, of possibly finger-painted artistry, and it says Yellow Belt Confidence. And it's available on Dead and Mellow Records, is that right?
deadandmellow.com/store. A company that started in 2020 with the hopes of helping young artists by putting on a lot of live shows to make their own income.
Right. Dead and Mellow Records, at the beginning of 2020, they said, this is going to be the year. This is going to be a good year for live comedy. And you know what? Maybe they weren't right, but more power to them for doing it. Okay. So that was the album by Gary Peterson. And this has been, where's the logo? Chacho, can we get the logo? Where there? Jack In is the name of the show. This has been Jack In with Barnard Morrisonberg. I've been your host, Barnard. And this has been my co-host, Meeps. And I want to thank everyone for watching, if anyone. And let's get the guests back in here. One more thing. I want to get the Venmo up there. If you have any money, send it to us, okay? We have ideas to use money that are better than your ideas to using your money. So Basically, what I'm saying is we'll make better use of your money than you would. So send us a Venmo if you watched the show and enjoy it, or even if you didn't enjoy it, give us the money. Is what I'm saying. And that's it. That's the show. I'm gonna put my guests back up on the screen. It looks like Ozzy is either dead or passed out. I'm not sure which one. But that's the show. Meeps, you wanna play us out? Chacho, can we just end it? Are we gonna? Okay, the drums still aren't working. That's okay. We're gonna end the show. Amy Bullock is punching the camera, and Ozzy's dead, and that's the show. Okay, that's it. It's we're gonna stop.